Hello, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to my live stream. Thank you guys for joining me today. How are you guys doing? Welcome. This is a continuation of the live stream I did earlier today. We are talking about a Nigerian American doctor that ended it all, a week today because of child support. More informations are coming out as we speak. A lot of new developments are coming up. Families are beginning to talk. So we'll be bringing all of those as they unfold. And then all of us should also learn from what has happened to this couple, and we'll learn one or two. All right. So as you come in today, don't forget to like the live stream for me. Don't forget to share your opinion in the comment section, share the video, and also contribute in the comment section. So, what am I talking about today? And why is this my title? I'm talking about divorce in America. I also made reference to Korra Obidi, Halle Berry, Rachel Lindsay, and I say they pay or paid child support or spousal support, whatever be the case. Why am I drawing this women into the conversation? On the comment section of the story that broke about this Nigerian American doctor that unalived himself because of child support, a lot of people on the comment section were of the opinion that the guy, okay, it's good that the guy ended it because the woman is a gold digger, this, da. A lot of comments, and most of them are not favorable to my gender. They were saying, yeah, she's there to reap what she did not sow. She's a gold digger. Now she cannot get any money from this guy again. The guy has ended it all. And I'm here to tell you, divorce in America, like I said earlier in today's conversation, is expensive. It's costly. And what is the cost of divorce? For this doctor, it has cost him his life. For most people, it costs them money. And the money we are talking about is not 1 naira in Nigerian currency. It's not that. We are talking about dollars. So for most people that were in the comment section, seeing all manner of things they said, that at least the woman is not going to benefit money from now that the guy is gone, and everything they are saying, I'm here to bust your bubble, to let you know that women also pay for spousal support or child support. You can see the list of women I've listed here in the comment section. They paid, and which we'll be talking about in the cost of this live stream. You guys know that I was very vocal during Korra Obidi's divorce issue. I was vocal and I did reference a lot of things back to the law. Korra Obidi on her case paid a whooping sum of $50,000 spousal support. Yes, that was what Korra Obidi paid to her ex, Justin Dean. And why are people shouting about this one? Is it because of the tragedy? I don't know. When Korra was talking about her $50,000, people thought she was joking. That was real. She paid that money. So it's not just men paying child support or paying spousal support. Women also pay. The court system in America is not because you're a male, you must pay. No, it's determined on who earns more, amongst the parties involved, who makes more money, who can cater, who was the financial support for the family, who was the caregiver for the children. These are the things the court put into consideration before granting any kind of divorce settlement. In the case of this doctor we talked about earlier today, and we are still talking about today, the doctor, according to the news that made round earlier today, said it was the ex-wife or ex-partner, whatever the case, was awarded $15,000 on child support. Now, let me tell you, Korra Obidi paid spousal support $50,000. Rachel of the Bachelorette, she paid $13,000 spousal support. They had no child together. That was a temporary divorce order. She was, doling out $13,000 to her ex. That is for Rachel. Halle Berry pays $8,000 on child support. I just picked these three women for you to understand. And all of them are what? What do they have in common? They are all in America. Korra Obidi lives in Los Angeles. Likewise, Rachel. Likewise, Halle Berry. they all live in Los Angeles, okay, California. So now, for you to understand, so that before you make a comment in somebody's post on social media, try to do a little research so that you don't sound stupid or sound ignorant. This is not the days of stupidity or ignorance, because we have Google on our smartphone. You can easily do a little research to be able to educate yourself before you drop a comment. We were talking about a young man, that took his life at his prime, a cardiologist in America. We're talking about why end this way, why go this route. And people were busy converting the dollar equivalent to Nigerian currency and saying it serves the woman right. Let her go and carry the cups of the body of the eggs to eat and all of that. They were so judgmental. And the thing is that nobody knows the real disturbance between these people. They were entirely judgmental. People did not know what caused the problem. Whose fault was it? Nobody. All they were after, why she wanted to take $15,000. Korra, Korra, that is not A-list celebrity in America, paid $50,000. Why didn't he make headlines the way this one is making headlines? The way the money involved is making headlines. They've left the fact that this guy that ended it all left his family in vacuum, left his family mourning, the mother crying, the siblings in disarray. They were focusing on the money because they were converting it to Naira and telling people how much, the millions that this guy had to pay to the ex. Nobody made the money Korra paid when it was Korra's term. Nobody made it a subject of discussion. Nobody looked at it as if it was a big deal. Yes, I'm going to be converting so you guys can understand. Okay, it's not like I said, it's not only the men that pay. Not only the men, women also. Women also. That is the court system in America. It doesn't just favor, it looks at the income. It looks at who was the financial burden bearer of the family, who was providing for the family, who makes more money. Who makes more money? Now, why am I bringing this? I want us to clear this thing so that people will stop looking at the money and look at the case as it is, so that our men, our women will understand if divorce is not working, please walk away and walk away peacefully. Find a way to resolve the issue and move on. Don't go about deleting another person. So if you convert how much Korra paid to the to her ex, she paid a whooping of 80 million naira. 80 million. But people were there tearing Korra into pieces because of how the way she dresses. Nobody focused on the fact that it was a whooping millions that this JJC that just landed America 4 years ago had to pay to her ex because she filed a divorce. Nobody. Why am I? Oh, see my people. Matthew, thank you for joining. Joy, thank you for being here. Thank you. So let me go to Instagram so that you guys can understand the way Nigerians were very much in a hurry to convert the money this guy, was paying as child support. And let me pull it up, okay? Okay, if you go to Tunde Ednot, he converted the $15,000. That was 24,660 a month. So when they see that conversion, all their hair bubbles on their body, every piece of hair on their body just went up, standing straight. Wow, the girl is this, the lady is this. Nobody have asked what was the problem in the marriage. Nobody. But whatever be the case, the way this guy ended it is the wrongest thing for anybody to do. The reason why I'm making this divorce in America, women also pay. Women also pay child support. Women pay spousal support. It is not a gender thing. It's he who makes more money, he who bears the financial burden of the family. That's what the court will be looking at. And in terms of custody, the court will be looking at who is the primary caregiver of the children. These are the things the court will put into the equation before coming on with a judgment. So when you hear about child support, it's not a gender base. It's not men pay only. Anybody can pay. The woman can pay, the man can pay. So it's not just one-sided. So don't think they are cheating men in America. No, women also pay. Assuming the ex in this situation was making more money than the late doctor, she would have been the one paying also. But the doctor was making more money. And for those calling the woman a gold digger, you guys should stop. This woman is also a professional. I learned she's a physician assistant. That is, you call them doctor's assistants, okay? In the sense that if you come to hospital, if your case is that serious that requires hospital, a physician assistant will come first, attend to you before the consultant will come. And in most cases, they see patients. So the girl is not a liability. She's never a liability. She also got a job. She also a professional. Whatever that's happened, that their marriage broke down irretrievably, that they couldn't make it together again as husband and wife or as partners, we don't know. So let people in the comment section start coming down. It's not when you hear $24 million, 24 million naira a month, your hair will all stand up and you're already typing keyboard warriors. Halle Berry, we all know Halle Berry, the Hollywood sweetheart. She pays $8,000 on child support to her ex-husband. Rachel she was granted a temporary divorce settlement. She was paying $13,000 to her ex-husband, and they don't have kids together, spousal support. So let us understand this better, so that by the time you make comment on someone, you know what you're typing. Okay, let me see. Pearl, thank you for joining today. Blessed Sunday to you. Not everyone is strong and tough to go through what Korra went through. She's strong, not break down. Joy. Hey, when I heard about this guy's story this morning, I was like, hey, Nancy them should be thanking God, oh, to be honest with you. They should go for those kind of, when Nigerians do, they do Thanksgiving service. Because let us not forget, when that thing hit Korra, she was all alone. She didn't have LA mom when it happened to her. She was just by herself and herself alone. And she was still going through postpartum. Remember, it was just the first week of delivery. Postpartum depression, alone in America, not knowing who to ask questions, where to get support. The only support she had at the time was her live stream, the members on her following her on Facebook. That was the only support. When I came out here, early hours of today, I said something. No matter what life throws at you, life itself could be very overwhelming, but don't let that situation overwhelm you to the point that you lose it. Talk to somebody. If you don't have a family support system to talk to, reach out to your church. If you don't attend any church, reach out to the helpline in your employer's website. Reach out to the helpline in your county website, your state government website. Call the hotline. These are the things the government already set up to help individuals, because they know how overwhelming some situations can be for people. It's not everybody that can stomach pain. Not everybody. Not everybody can handle it. Honestly, not everybody. So we should be able to have that support system. If you have support system, somebody you can freely, go, break down in his presence or her presence, cry out your tears and get consoled is very important. Strong support system. Somebody who will look at you in the face and tell you, no matter what it is you're going through right now, you're stronger than that thing. We should be able to have that. And we should be able to understand that what worked for you might not work for me. We have our own individual ideologies and, differently raised. So the way we process things is different from the way another person processes things. We should be able to understand that. Don't use when it comes to marriage, there is no yardstick. It's what you and your partner, what works for both of you. You can't say because Oyoyo is doing it this way, I must follow Oyoyo's routine. No. Marriage itself is an institution that you graduate from that institution before you start. They give you certificate. You have no idea what you're going to face. The person you were doing lovey-dovey in the relationship might be an entirely different person. So you have to figure out what works for both of you. Nobody is the yardstick. There is no manual. For the fact that this worked for you does not mean it's going to work for another person. So if you're thinking, yeah, why should the court make this person? The court has even put a lot of judgment in the past, greater than 15,000, 30. If we start comparing notes, the likes of Kanye West, he's paying big. Because for the fact that their father and mother are no longer together does not mean they should now go and pack out of their home and go and live in 3-bedroom apartments. Because of what? They have to maintain the standard of living they were living before. These are the things the courts consider. The court is not looking at a child support or spousal support as what? Because you're a male, you must bear all the responsibility. No. Some fathers actually get full custody of their children. Some mothers are junkies. And in situations like that, the father stands strong and makes sure the court sees reason with him why he needs the full custody of his children. I was going through Instagram a few days ago. I saw a young man that was practically taking care of his mother. He said his mother gave him up when he was born. It was his aunt that raised him. And his mother is still a junkie, that she's just making some recovery steps. So now that he's a young adult, he's helping his mother to be clean. So are you now going to say that the father of that child will abandon the child since the mother is a junkie? No. Where are they going to get child support from since the woman cannot even get herself together? That's where the government comes in. So please, let all of us in the comment section that we are making negative comments about that she's a gold digger. Now let her go and take the cups of the body, the disease doctor to eat. Da 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 da. Stop. You and I, we don't know what started their problem. We don't know what the case is. All right, let's see. Welcome, all of you. Thank you guys for joining today. I do appreciate all of you. Hi, Michael. Thank you for being here. Janice, how are you doing? Deborah, thank you for coming. Thank you, all of you. As you come into the live stream, please give the live stream a thumbs up and contribute in the comment section and share the video. Why am I talking about divorce in America? I talked about it before. It was too costly. It is expensive. The money we are talking about does not include legal fees. Okay? It does not include legal fees. A friend of this doctor that posted this story on X said the guy spent so much money on legal fees. I claimed the guy lost his license, and now the guy has been made to pay $15,000 a month to the woman. If you ask the mother of this late doctor right now how she feels, she'll be telling you she would have preferred her son to be alive, even if he's paying 50% of his income. I want to see my child alive. That is the fact. Because he left behind a family to mourn, to go through pain that he couldn't handle. People that go through divorce, they tend to, because they cannot handle the pain, that's why they want to end it. The people that go through suicide, they can't handle the pain, they want to end it all. They are not putting into consideration the people they are going to leave behind. Are they able to handle the same pain that you could not handle? Think about this one is worse pain than what it was for you. It's no longer affecting one person, it's affecting your children, it's affecting your family members, your siblings, your parents, and the community at large. So a lot of new developments are coming from this, but I need to bring this here so that people will stop talking. It's not only the men that pay child support or spousal support. I have witnessed by seeing court documents of women that are paying. Halle Berry is paying $8,000 for her son's child support, paying that to her Oyibo husband. How about Korra Obidi? The one you guys heard me talk about for years now. She paid whooping $50,000 spousal support settlement. 50K. Calculate it. Calculate it. Is over what? 80 million naira. So before you come and start typing that the woman is the woman or it serves her right, let's see how she's going to make money. If this guy had any property on his name, maybe he has finished paying for his mortgage or things like that, they are going to dispose of those things and everything will be going to his children. So it's still the ex that is going to get it. So ending it all is never a way out on a divorce issue. You want to end it all. You're tired of living. You can't go through this. It's never the best way out. So let's think about it thoroughly. If you know a friend who is going through a divorce, this is the time to reach out. Let us campaign together. Speak up for the people around you. Why do you think women came and rallied around Korra? Why do you think women did that? Because they've seen a girl lonely in a strange land all by herself, abandoned, thrown out of her home after giving birth to a 4 days old child. So think about it. Women from all walks of lives, they came around from every corner of the world. They came around to support her. They were the support system that helped Korra Obidi to put it together. If this late doctor had such a support system, maybe he would still be here today. So if you know anybody going through a divorce, it's not the time to pour more gasoline into the fire. No, it's the time to find an extinguisher to take down the heat. Try to help them walk through that path and also realize that, simple and peaceful dissolution of marriage is the best way to go, because you need to be alive to watch those children grow. You need to be alive to enjoy your life and also enjoy your children. We can't say it enough here. We can't. Every battle that Korra Obidi fought, I don't want to see my children on social media. What is playing out right now? I don't need to tell you. You need to tell me what is going on, because there are some person I don't watch anymore. Every battle that Korra, divorce can be very messy, especially if you're dealing with a very petty person. I don't want my children on social media. Guys, let me take off this pillow. I don't want my children on social media. I don't want my children on social media. The child's page was deleted because of I don't want my children on social media. But what is playing out now? To tell you, was just being petty. The same things you were pretending not to like are exactly the same thing you're doing. Divorce can be messy. If you know anybody going through it, it is time to reach out. If it means visit the person if you guys are very close. Cheer the person up and tell the person it's not the end of life. Tell the person to look for a peaceful dissolution so that you can tomorrow, you never can tell what tomorrow holds for you. You guys might come back tomorrow and be friends. For the father is heated up at the moment, everybody is hating on each other. That does not mean it's going to go that way forever. It gets better as you continue to heal. Go for therapy, seek help. Don't stand alone. No man is an island. Don't lock yourself up thinking you're going to sort it out. It might end up drowning you. All right, let's see. JJ, how are you doing? JJ said, I will stand with Korra any day, anytime. I don't know what it is about her. Oh, that is pure love. Treasure, you're still awake. New development is coming up, Treasure. I told my audience that came this morning when I had a live stream that the father of the ex-wife is going to come to talk, because the guy he has sold shame to the marketplace, so he's definitely going to talk. And before I knew what was happening, the guy is already talking. If you go to Instagram, you will see all the statement the guy is making serious statements, trying to clear the air, saying all manner of things. I'm going to read some of those so that you guys will see from a family, point of view. The person responding to social media conversation is now telling us that it was not 15,000 that the court asked this guy to pay. It was $1,900. Does he want anybody taking his ending it all for him or herself? No. The man continued to say, he said, liars everywhere, that the doctor unalive himself to avoid paying $1,900 monthly, which he pays partially sometimes. So he doesn't even pay that in full. He was not asked to pay 15,000. He's screaming this on every platform he had opportunity. I knew he was going to come back to talk. That was why I said, if there is any new development, I'm definitely going to come here so that we can, bring it out. It is creating awareness. It is advocating for the right thing. If marriage is not working, take a walk. And as you're walking, don't look back. Don't go carrying so much burden and pain to yourself. Tell yourself you've tried, it did not work. That does not mean it's the end of love for you. No, it might be the beginning of a greater things to come your way. Trust me. So the man continues to go to the state of Maryland court circuit and check numerous restraining order. Because people on the social media were saying that the guy was quiet and a peaceful guy, this father-in-law is already spitting out venom on social media. He's already spitting out, say, quiet and peaceful guy, my foot. But the thing is, for this guy, he has no shame, okay? He can say anything. He's over 70. He doesn't care. I remember last year or last 2 years, he was taking women across the world, enjoying life with women. He even asked them to apply. So for such a man that doesn't care about what impression you have about him, he's definitely going to come out to say a lot of things. And he didn't end there. He ended up posting all the things from the website of the Maryland court for you to go click and read that the daughter kept on getting restraining order upon restraining order on this guy that ended up ending it all for himself. So the guy continued, said, any more rubbish talk about my family, more revelation will come out. I am a bulldozer and I will bulldoze any lying blogger. I knew he was going to come out. I know he was going to say something. When I mean shame, no, they shame the man. I mean every word of it. He has thrown shame into the auction and he didn't care where the key landed. So he said, nobody should blame my daughter for the embarrassment he caused to everyone. If you really ask me, this man or this father-in-law or whatever in-law he is to the ex-doctor, to the late doctor, this is not the right time to talk because bloggers will talk. You adding this, you're putting fuel to the cold case. If there was any time you actually respected that man from dating your daughter and making 2 babies out of it, this is the time. Where we come from in Africa, they say you respect the dead. You don't come and start throwing tantrum on the dead. You don't. But you can see that age sometimes does not mean the person is wise. Okay? This man is displaying tantrum like a 2-year-old. This is the time for the both families to find a way to heal. But he's here trying to clear the air nobody asks you to clear. All right. Tonya said he's a very unwise man, a toxic nuisance on social media. Honestly, when they say when you turn 70 is the age of wisdom, that it doesn't follow. This guy was just spilling things that are not supposed to. The family of this guy are mourning. This doctor, the family are mourning. There was a time you approved that he should marry your child because they even printed the invitation card. They say the doctor called off the wedding after noticing 1 or 2. And also he went on to this man. Oh. He kept on talking. This man kept on. If you see all the things, I don't even know which one to read and leave the other. This guy kept on talking. Let's set the record straight. Dr. Ikenna Erin's license was never revoked. He has active licenses in Illinois, New York, Virginia, Maryland, and so on. And so one state cannot revoke all the licenses at once, though none was revoked. He went on to say that the child support was set that much because he has a physically challenged son needing special care from different medical facilities, plus attending a special needs school that costs money. And the court considered income of both parents before making the decision. That is what I said before. The court will look at those incomes before setting on the final decision. He now said he is not a victim, but he failed his son and daughter now without their father. I just thank God that he did not do that on my daughter and my granddaughter. So this guy is a very selfish person. I'm sorry to say. That's how I see Larry. Van Larry is a very selfish person. All he talks about the one that pertains him and not other. He's not even putting into consideration that the family of this guy, this doctor, are also going through pain. They just lost a son and they are still trying to figure it out. What if the parents are back home in Nigeria? They'll be thinking, are we bringing the corpse back home in Nigeria to bury, or would he be buried in America? All of those, how can we as parents be burying our child? This man is very insensitive. This is not the time for all this tantrum. It's for the 2-year-old. And as an adult, you should behave like one. We have tradition in Nigeria. We have culture. We respect the dead, no matter the situation. But this guy is calling the guy already a deadbeat father, blah, 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 that because of 1,900, that was why he ended it all. I don't know who knows this man or if he has friends on social media. Oga, slow down. This is not needed. We vloggers talk, of course. We content creators make content, yes, of course. And we're using this as an awareness program for people to learn that ending it by yourself is not the way out. Because you must have ended the pain for yourself, but you now incurred huge pain on your parents, on your loved ones, the people you left behind. Let that be the one of the last thoughts on people's mind before they will think of anything. Before you think about ending it all by yourself, think about those people that you're going to leave behind. That will encourage you to know that you cannot inflict the same pain you're running away from. You can't inflict it on others. You can't. You cannot inflict it on others. Think about it. So when I read through what this guy wrote, I said, this guy, no, this man, you're not making sense. You're not being a father or father-in-law, partner-in-law, whatever it is. You're not being that right now. This guy should be allowed to rest in peace if there is peace wherever he's going. All right, let's see. His daughter would end up unable to face life because of what he is swimming out. Exactly. He was gallivanting with women and calling them out, and he never knew something like this would happen, and his daughter would be on the dragging table. Exactly. That guy is one man. I said, when I looked at the post he made a few years ago, looking for women, 70 women for his 70th birthday, I said, well, some mothers do have them. And for the fact that you're 50, 70 does not mean you got some sense. It doesn't. Okay. It doesn't mean the person got some sense. So the thing is, yeah, he went on to post the daughter's graduation invitation and showing a Doctor of Medical Science 2023. That was when the daughter graduated. Like I said, the daughter is also a professional. She holds a Doctor of Medical Science degree. Talking about all the award, how the daughter, come on. This man, please, 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 let me not even dive into that because it's going to make me angry and I don't want to really be angry. But the bottom line I'm trying to say is this. It's not only men that pay child support and it's not only women that pay child support. It's not gender-based. It's determined by the court based on the income of the partners in the case. It's not because you're a man, it's a must you do that. No. They put a lot of things into equation. Who was the financial burden bearer of the family? Who makes more money? Who was the caregiver of the family? These are the things they consider. So nobody, when I mean nobody, nobody should look at it is because this guy was paying, was gonna pay 24 million naira a month. Nobody should look at it that way. Even life is more precious than any amount you put on money. The parents of this guy can never bring him back to life again. Even if they offer billions or trillions of dollars, he can never come back again. So let's look at it that way, that life is so precious. As you have it, enjoy it. Don't let anybody end it for you. And don't ever consider ending life because of what people are going to say, because of what you're going through, because of how overwhelming your situation is. In one way or the other, every human being on the surface of the earth, we all have our demons that we are dealing with. It might be financial burden you're going through. It might be health burden. It might be loneliness. It might be unfulfillment. It might be lack of success. It might be one thing or the other. Everybody you're seeing, forget all the beautiful makeup you see. Everybody in this life has one thing or the other that when they hit the bed to sleep, they say, please, I've not achieved this thing. I'm still going to figure out how to get it done. Don't think you're left behind, that your case is worse, that you're going to end it all. Think again. Think about that mother you made happy when when she gave birth to you. Think again, those relative of yours, your community. Even this guy that passed now, his team in the hospital will be missing him unless if he wasn't a good doctor. So think about so many things. I just wanted to bring this here, and I don't want to make this live stream, very long. So if you have any contribution in the comment section, let me know what you're saying in the comment section. This father of the girl went on to, publish the court case of the daughter and the ex-partner and all of that, put out all their information there. Imagine all of that. The court order, that shall not abuse, that shall not contact, that shall not enter residence, that shall stay away from school, and shall stay away from child care providers. Imagine all the lists they gave this guy. He should on restraining order upon restraining order. I really feel so sorry that this happened to this guy. If you go to the government, the court website, you're going to see he posted everything on social media so that people will get the right information and stop looking at the daughters as though the daughter was a problem. Because people in the comment section, I call them keyboard warriors, but don't let any of those deter you in what attaining what you want to attain. For this young woman now, if you see the kind of restraining order she got, July 25th, July 31st, these are 2004 cases, 2024 cases, August 28, 2024, September 16, um, July 15, July 28, July 31st, August 20, August 29, September 16, July 11. So restraining order upon restraining order, a lot of, oh my goodness, December 31st, even up until December 31st, they were still in court. December 13, November 27, November 14, October 28. So they've been back to back court, cases, trying to see how to figure this thing out. Hey, Trent, are you still awake? Beautiful. How are you doing? Trent, I was telling you about this story. Guess what? The father of the lady of the doctor's ex, the father is Larry. The Van Larry Van something. There's another name, Francis Van Larry. Francis Van Larry, that guy that was advertising for women to spend his 70th birthday with a few years ago. That's the father of the girl. He now came to straighten the record, saying it wasn't $15,000 that the guy was meant to pay. That the guy was meant to pay 1,900, and it was because of 1,900 that he ended it all. He was a deadbeat father. Blah. There was nothing this guy did not say. But For me, someone like me, I've already known the guy, you should not take his word serious, because to me, I look at him as a very irresponsible man. I'm sorry. That's how I see him. And for the fact that he's above 70 doesn't mean he has some kind of wisdom. Because if he has some kind of wisdom, everything he has spoken so far about this boy shouldn't have been on social media. Calling him a deadbeat father is not necessary. To be honest with you, it's not necessary. So I came out to make this video. And if you're coming to watch this video later, let me know what you think in the comment section. The conversation is divorce in America. Not only men pay child support or spousal support, women also pay. Women pay. And I give instances of 3 women on my thumbnail. Korra Obidi, you guys already know the case. It was a classic case that was on for 3 years. And Korra still talks about the fact that she had to pay $50,000 to her ex. So it's not an easy pill to swallow that you can forget about it. No. In recent interview she had on TikTok, she made mention of it. It's a big deal that you work so hard, you make that money, you're gonna give it to a man because you want to end a relationship. Think about it. So before you go on the comment section of this late doctor to accuse the woman, calling her gold digger, she's also a professional. She's a physician assistant. I look at them as doctor assistant. She went to school. She can see patients. She can attend to patients. So you can call her a doctor. She's not a liability. And now her father is saying that they have a special need child that requires what? Care. So for special need child, of course, they go for therapies. And if you're making so much money in the US, the government is not taking care of your responsibility. They have to use those money they get from those that have employment to take care of those that do not have a job. So because they are well to do, they are paying out of their pocket and their insurance to cater for their children. So the whole essence of this is, yes, entertainment. Yes, that's the girl's father, that guy, that Francis, that married one Amara. Remember the Amara, the relationship coach? That's the father of this lady in question. That's the father. The father-in-law is so insensitive. Positive vibes, say it again. Very insensitive. I've never seen a thing like this. But I'm not surprised. I even said it in my first live stream I did today, that I knew he was going to come out and start talking, because he's not ashamed of, he doesn't respect his age. He doesn't care about what people are going to say. He has thrown shame to the blue ocean, so to the sea. He doesn't care. Because if actually there was a time you remember that this guy was brought to your home, introduced to you that, Daddy, this is somebody I want to settle down with, and you say, oh, you checked, good mark, papa, 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 you checked all the, dot all the T's and all the, cross all the T's and not dotted all the I's, you give him a pass mark, come and marry my daughter. To the point that invitations were printed, blah, 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 blah. So now that his own side of the family are grieving, that's when you came out. I don't know what you gain by all those explanations, because it's still very fresh. A family is still in tears, mourning. Maybe the guy has not even been laid to rest because it happened a week today. They're still trying to figure it out. Yeah, you're coming out on social media to call him a deadbeat father. Then what will people call you? Will people call you a good father? The defender of all nations? Anyway, I'm not surprised. For those that think, I'm not surprised. I don't expect anything positive from that man. I've seen a lot of men on social media display, and they will wear the cape, the super dad of the year, super dad, doing all lots, and they will come back and start eating their vomit. We have seen that. A classic of example is Mr. Korra Obidi. Everything he did, he worked against, campaign, did all of those against. That's what he's living right now. That's his lifestyle right now. So When they wear this cape thinking to make themselves look good, it doesn't look good on you. This is the time you should be telling your in-law what led Ikenna to do this. That's the question you should be telling. Did anybody not speak with him? That's the kind of concern you should be showing. But anyways, let me tell you guys another story about divorce. When the divorce is so heated, the parties in question, they will hate themselves. Ah, that hatred is on another level. And it will now get down to the other family members. All of them will be fighting bush bash, bash bush, bush bash. Nobody is trying to think about the time that love brought them together. Divorce is tough. Divorce is really tough. All right, hey, Barbara, you came back. How are you doing? Oh, thank you for joining today. Thank you. It's good to look into family before you marry. Positive vibe, wham. Wham. This is just it. Maybe that was why the guy called off the relationship. Maybe when he saw what the father was displaying on social media, he said, I don't want to be an in-law to this man. It's good to ask questions. Look into the family you're getting involved. Do your due diligence, background check. If Korra had done background check on her ex and the family members, Korra wouldn't have married that man. It's good to look into the family you're going into before you say, I do. Thank you, Barbara, for joining. I really appreciate. They are the one that frustrated the young guy. Most likely. The thing is, I cannot say for sure what happened because we don't have that story. But some people that came to a friend of mine's live stream today said they have more information they are going to share. So hopefully more information will come out from friends and families of these people. They will can be able to get a balanced information to come here and do our analysis. Right now, Larry is messing himself up on social media. Unfortunately, he's embarrassing himself because he knows no shame. It is what it is. But I really pray and wish the family of this doctor that God will grant them the comfort they need at this time. This is the most trying time for them. It's not ideal for a parent to bury their children. Nobody prays for that. And when it happens tragically like this, it's even more painful. More painful. This kind of man cannot even settle them if they have issues. Settle, okay. The man that will come and say, no, he will start cussing the guy, even. Not this man, not at all. I'm not even the boy's family, but my heart is broken. Exactly. The guy was alone at home when he did that himself. Wow. From the story they were saying, they said he went to the girl's home and then kept them under captive, held them captive for 3 hours. The nanny ran away and then called the police. Police, on hearing that police was there, he ended it all. I don't know the exact story that happened. We are just getting the pieces and bits and pieces of the story. However, if we have more information, we are going to come here to share. Why is he talking? Ask me, ask me why is the guy talking? Is it the right thing to do? No. Because there was a time you checked the guy and then gave him a pass mark to marry your child. So coming here to drag him even when you know the dead cannot defend itself. The dead cannot speak. You're coming to drag him. Is he going to come out to say his own part of the side of the story? No. So what do you stand to benefit from all this dragging? Nothing. He wrote a letter, called his family and friends. When they got to the door, that's when they heard the wow. Was that really what happened? He wrote a letter, called his families and friends. Ah, this is so painful to hear, honestly. So painful. If the guy was alive, that would have been a different. Exactly. This one that he's talking, who asked him? Can the guy speak for himself? No. The one he was saying he helped his daughter and he held his daughter and grand is a big lie, you see. I met his friend today. The girl and the guy is I met his friends today. The girl and guy is very quiet. They say, "Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness." This is really very sad, honestly. In my earlier live stream today, I talked about how lonely America could be. How lonely. Maybe, and in the next, in 6 months, you haven't seen anybody come to your home. You go to church, you meet family and friends. The weather is cold. People don't visit around this period time of the year because it's very cold. America could be very lonely if you don't have a support system. I don't know how people strive. Everybody should have a support system. It's very important. Somebody you can actually break down crying and they will tell you it's gonna be okay. That word alone goes a long way. It's going to be okay. Don't end it that way. You're leaving your family in big pain. They're going to live with that pain for the rest of their life. Each time they remember you, they remember how the person ended it. They're only going to remember how wonderful a person you are. They'll be like, God, where did we miss it? How come we did not catch this on time? Don't put that burden on anybody. Not your mother, not your father, not your sibling. No. Let's forget about Francis Van Larry or whatever he's talking about. Is very irrelevant. The fact still remains that a young man ended it because the marriage did not work. Because the marriage did not work. And when I say if marriage is not working, get a divorce, dissolve the marriage amicably, walk out with your head high, seek help where you need one, talk to professionals. Talk to professionals. It's very important to go into therapy. Talk to people that will help you come out of the situation. Very important. It's very important. The family of Dr. Ikenna, I really pray that God will comfort all of you because I can't even begin to imagine what it is for you guys right now. I can't begin to imagine. So, guys, I've been talking for 1 hour. Oh no, you're 52 minutes, and I really want to appreciate all of you for joining me today. It's now 5 p.m. my time, and if you like what I do here, please like the live stream, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Facebook if you're not following me, and if you like what I do, join my membership to support me. Okay. So my title today, I'm talking about Korra, obidi, Halle Berry. I'm talking about Rachel, that these are the women I know last year, last 2 years, last 3 years. I think Halle Berry's one was 2001. So she's been paying child support um for her child to her ex. Cora paid 50,000 spousal support. Rachel paid 13,000 spousal support. No matter how much it is, remember, if you are alive and well, you can actually make money to take care of your children. I cannot tell you because this one ended this way. That's why you should remain in the marriage when it's not working. If it's not working, take a walk. Read my lips. I'm not missing it. If it's not working, take a walk. You need to be alive to watch your children grow, to make impact in their own lives. And to anybody or families that have experienced their child or loved ones ending it all in this drastic way, our prayers, we are praying for you guys. We are praying for you guys. So if you're listening to me today, maybe today is the first time you're meeting me on social media platform, Facebook or YouTube. My name is Soyoyo, and here I keep it straight. I use my platform to advocate for good living. I use my platform to give voices to where we need to speak, I speak. I share my opinion and I encourage people coming to watch my live stream much later. And this is me telling you, no matter the decision of the court, no matter the decision of the court concerning your divorce, is not enough reason for you to end it. No matter how much legal fees you have, spent on your divorce, is not enough reason for you to end it. You need to be alive. You brought kids to this life. You need to be alive to raise them. And if you think marriage is not for you, you don't have to marry. In that case, you don't have to file for any divorce. You don't have to get any woman entangled or any man entangled. Let us try to live peacefully with one another, respectfully with one another. And again, for the fact that one relationship failed, that does not mean it's the end of the road. It could be the beginning of the road for you, for a better relationship. So don't throw in the towel so quickly. You don't know what lies ahead. You don't know what tomorrow can offer. Don't throw in the towel. Tell yourself, yes, one did not work out. Maybe B will work out. Maybe C will work out. D, E, F. Don't give up because one relationship did not work out. You now end it all. Don't do that. You're going to break the hearts of those that once loved you, your family, your parents. You're going to break their hearts. So do not give up. Do not give up. Do not give up. That is what I'm telling you. Do not give up. So I want to thank all of you for joining me today. Thank you guys for coming. Don't forget to like the live stream. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to leave us your comment in the comment section as you come across this video. If there is any other new development, I will come here. Maybe I will do a short video about it. So please subscribe to the channel on YouTube. Join my membership if you like what I do here. Follow me on Facebook if you're yet to do so. And also leave me your comment in the comment section. By the way, have you liked this video? Like this video. It helps the video to do well. Like the video and share with your community. And with that, I've come to the end of today's live stream. Thanking all of you and hoping that you all are going to keep your head high. Don't let life situation overwhelm you. Don't. We all go through things, and anyone that comes around your way, just know that, tough people pull through. When the going gets tough, the tough gets going. Remember that always. When the going gets tough, the tough gets going. Remember that always. And remember, there are people in this life, in your life, that were so happy, extremely joyous on the day you were born. Think about them. Think about your parents, your loved one, your siblings, your teacher, anybody that has positive impact to your life. Think about that person. Think about it. It's never an easy way to end it all and leave your family members in pain, internal pain. It's not an easy way to end it. So until I see you guys next time, thank you guys for joining me today. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to leave us your comments in the comment section. Until I see you guys in my next one, stay blessed. Okay, stay blessed, be happy, and look after yourself, okay? And look out for each other. Until I see you guys. Bye, everybody. And happy Sunday, okay? Good night. Bye, everybody.